We moved downtown in 2002, and we've been in this office ever since then. We have architects, civil engineers, structural engineers, and interior designers on staff. Probably some of our projects that you would recognize around town would be Union University. Many of their buildings, like their new library, the Jackson State campus, the new nursing building that's on their campus. And then our civil engineering department has done some pretty exciting things like the Discovery Park. They did the whole site development for that area. And then we've also been the engineers on projects like the Jackson Walk that's downtown. So I started at TLM as an interior designer back in 2006. My role here has kind of changed into a little bit more of a project manager over the last couple of years. So that's been a fun transition because I've gotten to learn more about the overall projects and not just what's involved with the interiors. So we definitely take a lot of pride in working on downtown buildings. I've worked on our downtown buildings here, and I've worked with some other surrounding communities renovating their buildings downtown. Obviously, us being downtown, we have a passion for preserving these buildings, preserving the architecture. That's obviously something we're very passionate about. And so anytime that we can take a building that's downtown and turn it from something that's fallen apart and an eyesore and turn it into something gorgeous, that's definitely a win on everybody's part. So if we're going to do a historic renovation, obviously the number one goal is to try and make it as historically accurate as possible. We always try to bring back, whether it's exposing some of the brick or finding some of the original trim. Like you can see in our building, we've got the old metal cornice moldings that are in here and the tin ceilings. We try to find historically accurate lighting. Sometimes we even will flip the space and try and do more of a modern industrial kind of warehouse look, which is really popular in a lot of the downtown spaces. When we did the Renaissance building, we even went in and picked out sections of plaster that we wanted to keep that had graffiti on it from when it was the junior high school. So there's just a lot of detail that goes into those projects. We definitely spend a lot more time on site, really learning the building, working directly with the owner and picking out these key components. Can we find any cool old fireplaces, or can we find some trim or some old hardwood floors? Just anything that we can bring back the life that used to be in the building. I think the importance of having historic buildings is obviously just the history of the town. This is where Jackson started. Jackson started downtown and it grew out. So everything that Jackson is back to its roots is right here downtown. From the courthouse to seeing all these other buildings that surround the square. I mean, obviously you can tell the buildings get newer as they go out, and I think it's just, if your downtown is well maintained and people take pride in keeping up these buildings and renovating these buildings, then it just creates a whole sense of pride with the town. I'm Lisa Deaton, and I'm downtown.